Hi folks, Michael from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play Knocking on Heaven's Door by Bob Dylan. This is another easy guitar song for beginners. Now I'm going to break this into sections for you to make it easy to learn. We'll look at what chords are in the song and how to play them, the best way to transition between the chords. Then I'll show you the different parts to the song and the strumming pattern and how to play them. Then we'll finish with the structure of the song. And as a bonus, at the end, I'll show you a way to arpeggio pick the chords. Now the chords are fairly easy. They're just G, D, C and A minor 7. So if you already know how to play these chords and can easily transition between them, jump ahead to the parts of the song. I'll leave the time in the description. So we'll be using 4 easy beginner chords and 2 different strumming patterns. If you want to play the Guns N' Roses version, it's exactly the same. They've just tuned each string down a semitone. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. Heaps of songs and lessons to come. If you're having any problems with this song or there's a song you'd like to learn, leave a comment and I'll get back to you. So let's start with the chords. So the first chord we'll be using is G. So the best way to start is take your third finger, 3rd fret on the B string, so 2 up from the bottom, your little finger also on the 3rd fret but on the bottom E string, your 2nd finger, 3rd fret again but on the top E string, and your 1st finger, 2nd fret on the A string or 5 up from the bottom, and that's your G chord. Now you can also play that with just 1 finger at the bottom, so you can place your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the E string and the top stays exactly the same. Both are correct there, you can use either one. Now the next chord we'll be playing is D. So the best way to get this one, 2nd finger, 2nd fret on the bottom E string, then go for your 1st finger on the 2nd fret also, but this time on the G string, 3 up from the bottom, and then your 3rd finger, 3rd fret on the B string. Try not to play the top 2 strings there, and that's our D chord. Then our next one's the C, and this is always tricky for beginners because we're now stretching over 3 frets. So the best way to get this one, take your 1st finger, 1st fret on the B string, so 2 up from the bottom. Then we skip a string, we go for the 2nd fret with our 2nd finger on the D string, so 4 up from the bottom, and then our 3rd finger, 3rd fret on the A string, 5 up from the bottom. Try not to play the top string. It doesn't matter too much if you do with this C chord. And that's our C. The last chord we've got is A minor 7, and that's really easy once you've got your C chord. Just take your 3rd finger off there, and again, try not to play the top string, and that's our A minor 7. So all that one is 1st finger, 1st fret on the B string again, and this time your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret on the D string, and that's your A minor 7. So 4 fairly easy beginner chords there. Let's have a look at the transitions now. So our first transition is G to D. Now I'll be doing G with 2 fingers down the bottom, so it's a fairly easy transition to D. All I have to do is take my little finger off, my 1st and 2nd finger off, leave my 3rd finger down on the 3rd fret on the B string, place my 2nd finger on the 2nd fret on the bottom E string, and then my 1st finger also on the 2nd fret but on the G string. So G to D, leave my 3rd finger down there. Our next transition is D to C. So the best way to do this is concentrate on your 1st finger, getting it to the 1st fret on the B string. So we've got our D, straight to C, concentrate on your 1st finger, 1st fret, and then walk your other 2 fingers up to the C. So D to C. As you get better, you'll place all your fingers down at once, but if you're new to chords, that's the best way to get it. Our next one is C to G. So again, there isn't really an easy way to change this. Go for your 3rd and 4th finger first on the bottom 2 strings, and then your 1st and 2nd finger on the top 2 strings. So C to G. Then our next one is D to A minor 7. So we're on our D, A minor 7. We do it similar to the C. Concentrate on your 1st finger and get that back to the 1st fret on the B string. So D, first finger back, and then just place your second finger on the second fret on the D string, and that gives you A minor 7. So D to A minor 7. Our last transition is going to be A minor 7 to G, and again there isn't really an easy way to do this. We go from our A minor 7 and go straight for your third and fourth finger on the bottom two strings, and then your first and second finger on the top two strings. So A minor 7 to G. And they're all our transitions. Now, if you're new to chords and transitions, learn the parts to the song, the chords and the transitions, and just play down strums. We'll just be in 4/4 timing, so on a bar you'll be doing 4 down strums, half a bar you'll be doing 2 down strums. Once you can do that, you can add in the strumming patterns there. Now the parts to this one are really easy. There's only 2 different ones, and we'll have 2 different strumming patterns. So let's have a look at those. So part 1 we'll be calling the intro, and we're just using G and D for half a bar and then C for a full bar. So the pattern we're using on a half a bar is down, 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 up. And we can put a ghost strum in between the first and the second down there. So all we're doing is down the first one, the ghost strum, we play a down stroke, but we don't hit the strings, and that'll keep your hand flowing, ready for the next down strum. It's much easier doing that than just stopping your hand there. It'll keep you in time the whole way. So down, ghost strum, down, down, up. And we'll be using that pattern for our half a bar. So let's jump on our G, and we have down, ghost strum, down, down, up. Then to our D, and we do exactly the same pattern again for half a bar. Down, ghost strum, down, down, up. So let's put that together slowly. Down, 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 up, D, down, 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 up. Then for the when we're playing a bar, we're going to change the strumming pattern. So we'll have our C, and it'll be a down, ghost strum, down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. So down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up. And that's for a full bar, that one. Again, you can put the ghost strum in after the first down there. So down, ghost strum, down, down, up, down, 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 up. And they're the patterns we're using. So our C, down, ghost strum, down, down, up, down, 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 up. So let's put that together slowly, starting on the G for half a bar. Down, 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 up. D, same pattern, down, 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 up. And our C, different strumming pattern. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And that's part 1 to the song, and that's our intro. So let's try that up to speed. Down, 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 up, D, and C. So fairly easy. Let's have a look at the second part. Now part 2 we're going to call the verse and the chorus. The strumming pattern is going to stay exactly the same. Whenever we do a half bar, it's down, 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 up, and a full bar will be down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So we start on our G, and we do that for half a bar. Down, 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 up. D, half a bar. Down, 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 up. Then our A minor 7 we do for a full bar. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Then we go back to the G, half a bar again. Down, 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 up. D, another half bar. Down, 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 up, and then finish on our C for a full bar. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And that's the chord progression to our second part, which we call the verse and the chorus. Let's try that slowly. Down, 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 up, D, down, 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 up, A minor 7, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, and G, D, half a bar again, and C for a full bar. And one more time, up to speed. A minor 7, back to G, fairly simple, only two different parts to the song and two different strumming patterns there. So looking at the structure of the song, we play the intro or part one, we do that 2 times. And then we go to part 2, which is the verse and the chorus, and we do that throughout the whole song to the finish, and you can end on G there. So that's really easy, just 2 different parts there and some fairly easy strumming patterns. Now as a bonus, let's have a look at how to arpeggio pick the chords as well. So we're going to start on our G chord. We play the root note first, which will be on the top string for our G chord. So we play that. Then we come down and we're just playing G, B, E, B, and back to G, and that's half a bar. Then we go to our D. We play the root note first, and this time the root note will be on our D string, so 4 up from the bottom, we play that, and then we do the pattern the same as before. G, B, E, B, back to G, and we do that once. And then we go to the C. So our root note this time is on the 3rd fret, this time on the A string. We play that once, and then the pattern the same again. G, B, E, B, G. But this time we do that twice because that's for 1 bar. So. And that's our part 1. So let's do that slowly now, starting on the G, root note on the top string. D, C. And we do that twice. And let's do that up to speed now. D, C. Then our second part's going to be exactly the same, except we're now using G, D, A minor 7, G, D, C. So the G is exactly the same, root note first on the top E string, G, B, E, B, G. Once there to the D, root note on the D string. Now when we go to the A minor 7, our root note is on the A string, so 5 up from the bottom, we play that once, and we keep the pattern the same. G, B, E, B, G, and we do that twice this time. And again. Then we're back to G again, same pattern. D, same pattern. And then finish on your C, root note on the A string there, same pattern as before, 2 times there. And that's our part 2, our verses and our choruses. So let's put that together slowly. G, D, A minor 7 twice. Back to the G, the D, and C 2 times there. So now let's try that up to speed. Our second part, G, D, A minor 7, G, D, C. G, D, A minor 7 2 times. G, D, and C. And there are your 2 parts there. Using arpeggio picking there, you can start the song that way and then go to your strumming pattern. It'll give you some dynamics when you're playing. So as always, go slowly and build your speed up. If you're having any problems or there's a song you'd like to learn, leave a comment. Give us a like and subscribe for heaps of free songs and lessons. Now if you would like step-by-step guitar lessons for beginners to advanced players and learn all the secrets to playing all your favourite songs and solos in no time, also heaps of free lessons, click the link below and jump onto Essential Guitar Lessons. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon.